tomorrow's my birthday. So I am in Costa de Caparica. It's about 1 in the afternoon and it's packed over here. Lots of people coming down to the shore. It's about 90 degrees, 1 in the afternoon. You can see there are people in the water. Okay, so now I'm wearing 2 pairs of glasses. So now I'm down below, parked and at a restaurant. This is called Kailua, and it's a beautiful summery day. And I'm going to check out the menu and order some to eat. Kailua. And you can see the ocean down in between the palm tree. Okay, we're vibing here. Really nice. So yep, I took off my sandals and my toes are in the sand. Appetizers, sweet potato chips with, I think that's like an aioli sauce. And then these are some guzoizas. I always say that wrong with the sauce. And here is the second course for my birthday meal. I got a pizza with cheese, red onions, mushrooms, and sun-dried tomatoes. And Joe has this is a salmon salad with, looks like a yogurt dressing and a whole bunch of other good yummies.
Eggs.
Oh, yep, eggs, tomatoes, very nice. And a nice pizza with mushrooms, sun-dried tomatoes, red onions.
Wow, this is
Looks
good.
real good. So today's not a beach day, but if you want to just kind of see the vibing that's going on here, lots of people here today. We've got 90-degree temperatures, and although it's crowded, it's not like so horrible. Well, yeah, it's busy, but it sure is nice, right? Welcome to summer. On this way back up. And off we go over the bridge from the Costa de Caparica beach and all the beaches over to Lisbon. And we're going to go over to a museum called the Museum of the Orient in Lisbon and check that out for a little bit. This bridge is known as the 25th of April Bridge, and from this bridge you can also see the Christ Redeemer statue as you're heading toward the beaches. All right, let's go check it out. That's hand embroidered, real pretty. going on here at the Orient Museum in Lisbon. If you have nothing else to do on a Sunday afternoon, looking for something to do, it's so nice. Love these room screens. Wow. I don't want to explain everything in the video because if you want to come to the museum, you might just want to explore it yourself. So that gives you a little idea of what the Orient Museum in Lisbon is like. Wow, look at this desk. Ebony and mother of pearl. Beautiful. Hey, good morning, everybody. So just wanted to say hello, and I hope you enjoyed my last vlog at the Cherry Festival in Fundão, Portugal. I also wanted to take a minute to say sorry for not vlogging anything for literally a couple of years, 2 years to be exact, or a little more than that. But I fell off my bike on the Ecopista, which was one of my previous videos, and I just didn't have it in me to do it. I just didn't have that same motivation while I was recovering. But I'm feeling much better. You'll notice sometimes I talk about limping or being careful, and that's why. So today, out and about, and we're gonna have breakfast at a cute little restaurant called Oak, and I'll share some of that with you. And hopefully it's yummy, nummies for the tummies. I'm hoping to have some yummy eggs. Okay, talk to you soon. So here we are inside of Oak, and they're busy getting everything ready that we just ordered. We ordered nice platters, and I ordered some eggs. The rest of the food came to the table. Peanut butter pancake, that's the fruit bowl, and there's avocado with the egg. So that's basically what the breakfast looks like this morning. I forgot to mention that we were going to stop at the hospital later on because Joe hurt his hand and needs to get it checked. But first, we're going to go for a walk through this lovely trail. So the name of this path in Cascais is called Trilho de Vinhas. Trilho de Vinhas.
Vineyards.
And it is next to the Cascais market in the back. It's always good to go for a little walk, like getting my exercise. Yeah, there were some really bad storms here during the rainy season, and they tore down quite a lot of trees in the Cascais Sintra area, and here's a good example of one of them.
Holy shit.
I'm admiring this garden right here. Look at that beautiful lettuce and other things, some tomatoes, and they have like a little house back there where they can water it. That's actually a well, and these are grapes. Really nice. Now along the trail. So the trail is also suitable for biking, which is nice. And then back here, these people have a fabulous home, and there's bananas on those trees. I saw a big bunch of them somewhere. I just lost track of where the bananas were, but there are bananas. So nice. And over here, there's chickens, and there's beautiful cabbages. Boy, somebody's got a green thumb. Look at that. Look at that kale, huh?
Chickens?
Yep, beautiful chickens back there. And right there are the bananas that I was talking about. Here we've got beautiful morning glories. Somebody picked a flower for me. Okay, so the trail continues on. Dear. Very pretty trail to walk. The surface is a little uneven, but for the most part, it's easy and flat. Just variations in the pavement and the dirt. And this is, I was going to say it's an olive tree, but I'm wrong. It is not. I don't know what it is. Just a tree. So according to the map, I am here, and I guess I came from down there parking lot, and it goes up there. So one thing you'll find a lot of in Portugal, unfortunately, is graffiti, but you'll also find a lot of art like this. And usually graffiti artists will respect it and they'll leave it alone. So during rainy season, that creek down there is usually full of water and running. And I do hear water behind me. It's in a well. Here. Yeah, that's coming down into this well. Mostly birds I hear, but here comes people. So this big tree sitting right along the trail is a big, beautiful, healthy fig tree. And there's no figs on it right now, but there will be. Matter of fact, there are figs on it. They're just not ripe. Wow, this is a beautiful fig tree. Huge. So imagine you could just be walking along this trail, come across this beautiful fig tree, grab a few figs. And I'm sure lots of people do that. So this is another fig tree along the same trail against this wall. And it is also very big. And it's loaded up with some pretty morning glories too. Look at that. Another huge fig tree. And someone's nice home back there. You know, one of the things I would also like to point out, when I'm in Portugal, I can't help but notice how clean things are. You know, the towns, they try to keep things real clean, because typically if you saw a dried up riverbed like this, you would see it filled with, you know, plastic bottles, paper, well, plastic bags, and debris like that that would have washed down river. But you just don't see it. It's so clean. So I think that speaks a lot about how much the towns above really try to keep things clean. So some people might say, oh yeah, you know, Portugal's got a lot of graffiti and it looks dirty or this or that. That is just art that is culturally accepted here, but they won't tag businesses that are operating or people's homes. And if you do see that, it's really rare, and it's probably because they made somebody really mad. So yeah, I just thought I'd throw that little tidbit out there. So look at that, it's very clean. Okay, we're heading back to the car. That was a lovely walk. Well, we left the trail and just happened to be along the water. And look at all the people on the beach today. Look at them surfing. Meters at the roundabout. Take the second exit and stay on Avenida Marginal in 6. Look at all the people down there. Surfing. Enjoying the waves. Playing soccer.
N6 and A5, which saves.
No lack of ocean and restaurants right along the water. So here's a great example of these pretty jacaranda trees in Portugal. They're purple, 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 purple. They're so pretty. And these flowers on the right are African lilies. I think they're also very pretty. Purple, purple. And behind there you can see more purple. Those are bougainvilleas. And these pink ones right here on the corner, those are oleanders. They look like carnations, but I always thought carnations grew like from the ground, but these orange flowers, they have the same feel and texture of carnation, so I think that's what it is. So pretty. Hey guys, we're in Carmona Park and these guys just come walking up behind us. They're following their little friend. Hello guys. Oh, so pretty. This is Carmona Park in Cascais. There's a drake duck right there. Little cafe back there. Peaceful.
We got turtles in here. Look at them all. Have a good turtle time.
Yeah, quite a few turtles. Okay, so now we're going for a walk through the park this way. Such a nice day. So then we come around the corner and these guys are all playing chess. So some deep thinking going on over here. Some sort of a chess tournament or just playing chess in general. Maybe I could even sit down and just play chess if we wanted to. I think. Wow, pretty cool. So we just pulled into the hospital's garage and we can go right in because we use the Via Verde system. We have a transponder in our car and we just push the button and then the gate arm goes up and we will be billed on our credit card every month according to what we use. And it's usually, I mean, it can vary depending how much traveling and parking we do, but on average I'd say we spend probably 20 euros a month on Via Verde. Sometimes less, you know, just, well, if we go really, really far, yeah. So, this is the garage. Okay, so this is the parking garage. There are elevators and there are escalators. So we use the escalator nowadays. So each bathroom has its own cleaning station. You got a sink and soap and paper towels and waste thing and nice long stalls, nice and private. It's a nice hospital. In here, that's a handicap bathroom, sink. Okay, onward. Yeah, as long as I'm not filming people having procedures done, it's fine. Exams areas. 。 . 。 。 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 。 . 。 。 。 。 。 . 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 . 。 。 .
。 .
And this is the clinical analysis section and cafeteria. Get something to eat in there. Every hospital has a cafeteria. I like this part of the hospital when you have to ask a question and you come to check in. They've got this nice reception area right here. It's really kind of pretty. So I have to ask a question, so I'm waiting. So this is a completely different hospital because they couldn't see Joe for his hand today in Hospital Luge. So we are literally 4 minutes away from where we just were. And this is Hospital Luziadas. So this is Luziadas Hospital. We're walking down the hallway. This is also a very nice hospital. First time here. We're just walking over to see if somebody can take a look at his hand today instead of tomorrow. But he has an appointment to come back to Lisbon tomorrow. So I'm going to go check this out. Orthopedics. So this is my little terrace where I have a lizard that lives under my shed. He's a little guy. So he's not out today. But got a few things. Got a lemon tree. Got some geraniums over here and my oleander. Looking nice. Got some tomatoes growing. They're looking pretty good. They're a little bunched in together, but you know, I'm experimenting. But I have a lot of blossoms on there, and today I spied 2 tomatoes back there. So I'm kind of happy about that, and I've got some more flowering going on there. And what I'm really excited about is, well, yes, I have basil that's doing nicely, and some more tomatoes over here. These are cherries. I got a few lemons still to pick, but this right here is what I'm excited about. These lilies are so tall. They are like up to my nose, and they're starting to bloom. They're going to be so pretty. Look at that. I've got a whole bunch on there, so I can't wait to see the show when they open all the way. But this guy right here, he's starting. How pretty. And that's my lemon tree. I don't know. Did I say this was a lemon tree? This is an orange tree. I don't even know anymore. It's been a day. It's been a day. My sad little herb box, but it's, you know, got stuff in there. Some sage, some thyme, some parsley still doing okay. My forget-me-nots, I planted those in memory of my mom, and the little forget-me-nots have now bloomed. I have a couple on there, and these are Spanish roses, which are not in bloom at the moment. And my lavender, which also bloomed already, but I think I might get a few more blooms on there. We'll see. So that's my garden. This is my night jasmine plant. Hopefully that winds up with some real pretty flowers. But just wanted to say thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and I'll let you guys know how Joe's hand's doing, and we'll come back and see if I've got any pretty flowers blooming and how my garden's doing. So I'm just trying to find a nice style so you guys can hang out with us and see how life is in Portugal sometimes. All right, thanks. Bye.